show love to the city. It was planned for a while. I was just trying to figure out the right time to do it.
How does preparation for the playoffs differ from regular season, just from an intensity standpoint?
Team-wise, you focus on only one team. But for me, nothing changes. I've been getting ready for playoffs since the beginning of the season. So just ready to continue my work, continue to stay healthy, and do what I got to do.
Malik, was the goal from the start of the season was to make the playoffs with this group?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Just on a young team, what's this about having a handful of guys with extensive play basketball?
It's huge, especially the first 3 minutes of the game on Saturdays. It's going to be unknown, you know what I mean? Especially for the young guys. And our job is to make sure that they stay calm, they stay poised, and trust our work. And that's what the vets are here for.
Malik, for you to be able to play with as many talented players as you have, and LeBron, Giannis, what kind of leadership qualities separates Cade from other cats?
What separates Cade is his ability to talk to us. He's like a brother to all of us. So, if you feel like you're messing up, he'll talk to you in the right way. He knows how to talk to each player. Like I said, everybody's different. He can cuss me out, and I'll understand. I know that he still loves me, versus other people, he might have to say something differently. So, his communication is huge for our team, and that's how I think we'll do some success.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you see anything different about him as the first playoff approaches that tells you he's ready for it, he's eager for it?
I think he's been ready for this moment. He just hadn't had the right people around him, and now he does. So, like I said, it's not all this stuff is new. I mean, of course it is to some of the guys, but for the most part, in this NBA, it continues to be the same thing every time. You don't change. You don't just because it's playoffs. You don't change everything you do. You continue to do what got you here. So you just intensify a little bit more, and I think that's what everybody's doing.
When we talk to JB or the vets, we talk about the different things you guys have done to get the younger guys into the mind. You guys are ballers at the end of the day, but serious mentality, crowd noise. When you look back to your early playoff experiences, what do you think was the biggest thing to learn?
To stay poised, stay calm, especially on the road. They might hit a few threes and they only up 6 points, which is a 2-possession game. So that's where you got to stay poised, and every play matters. They could steal the ball, they could take a charge, and the crowd's going to go crazy, and that's what we got to understand, that you got to keep it quiet as much as possible.
Along those same lines, how have you actually seen this team grow when it comes to withstanding those runs? Because I remember early on in the season, there were several moments where either you, Hardaway, would actually pull the team together. But as the season went on, it kind of like you guys gave them opportunity, took the team to extend.
Absolutely, we've grown a lot as a team. When teams go on their runs, we're not coming back and getting mad at each other or pointing fingers. We're asking what the problem is and helping each other, and that comes down from our communication groups that we have had on the road, at home. It comes down to the extra film sessions that we had, and everything's starting to play into play, and everything's being easier.
Like a lot of guys, you came here with something to prove. How has that affected the way everybody is going about their business, especially right now?
Well, I feel like in this league, if you don't have something to prove, then you shouldn't be in this league, straight up. And that's what makes this group of guys so special. Everybody on this team got something to prove. Everybody on this team want that grit and grind. And so that's why we are doing what we're doing. And like I said, we're not happy to be here. We want to be here. We deserve to be here. And we're going to continue to keep pushing and fighting.
What impressed you most about Ron this season, coming in as a rookie, playing 81, finding ways every night to make an impact, completely different role than you had with the Ignite? What impressed you most about what he did this season?
His poise and his leadership. He's always calling me randomly, asking me, how can I do this better? How can I be like this? And I tell him sometimes, look, bro, you're a rookie. Maybe if you were in a different situation, another team or something, maybe you would be a rookie of the year, you know what I mean? But you gotta look at a different perspective. A lot of rookies you just played with, now they're on Cancun, they're on vacation. You played all 82 games, and God forbid, the only reason they play is because not an injury. So you got a testament to him, man. I would give him an A+ all year. He's been great, and so that's my rook, man. I know him since my first game.
So, did you know 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪 before this season, and what have you learned about him and come to love about him as a team?
Yeah, I've known 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪 for a while. He's just a professional. Anytime I compete against him, I always say what's up, because I know him, his resume is unheard of. And so I also when I first came here, I wanted him to be my my brother by my side, so I can continue to learn ways from off the court, learn how to make some money with his businesses and stuff like that. So he's been tremendous for me on and off the court.
When you guys played the Knicks a week and a half or whatever it was ago, it looked a little, I don't know about tense at times with it, but you and Cat got into it, sort of got into it a little bit. Do you feel
Big and Cat?
Yeah, well, not really.
I'm not worried about Cat.
I know, but I mean, you guys were playful about it.
I don't worry about Cat.
Yeah.
Not even thinking about him.
But do you find teams testing you guys more and more as your reputation has grown as a good team?
I don't see them testing us. I think they are scared, and so what they're doing is putting a defensive mechanism up to not be able to mess with the bad boys.
And you detected that from that incident or whatever that
I don't
was?
even know what incident you're talking about. That's how unsure I am about Cat.
Okay.
He's the least of my worries.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Good to hear.
All right, thanks, Beasley.